Okay guys, I see me and I don't know. Is it working? I'm looking for my fingers. Can you guys see me? Okay. Here we go. Hi everybody, it's Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. Let's see if this works. I have been on a trip, so apparently while I was gone, my husband said the Wi-Fi was acting weird. Let's hope I just did something to fix it. You see me? Can you hear me? Oh, that's the question, Mouse. Can you hear me? I'm back. Nice to see you guys. If you guys don't know, my name is Jamie and I'm with gettingcrafty.net. I've been with Stampin UP for over 17 years and I'm in the top 1% of the company and I love what I do. What do I do? Well, I create and connect with you. So we have some big announcements. Hello! Get excited. Tomorrow is free shipping. I love you too, Melody. Free shipping tomorrow. So if you add in the 15% of the free on top of all your designer series paper and that free shipping, you're over 25%. Now, if you want the best deal, joining our Getting Crafty family, you pick any $150 in product right now for only $99, free shipping, and like over $100 in free product. Business supplies, paper, pumpkins, all that goes free in your kit. Then you get free shipping on top of it. Then you'll get your discount, your free shipping, and your savings on the designer series paper. There's no better ways to save. I'm just saying. I know how to work this system to get the goodness at the best price. So there we go. Okay, we are super cute and super live. I have created the card that we're going to create with already, and we are going to stamp it. I'm feeling warm. I did have a hot cup of water and ginger downstairs because I have this lingering like residual coughing feel in my chest and my head is killing me because if you didn't see, you may not be on my personal page, I gave up coffee again. But last night, this is day number 2. Last night was the first night that I actually slept really deeper. So I think as soon as I get all the caffeine out of my system, it'll be so much better for me. Something that I know in the back of my head, but I always seem to get stuck back on caffeine, just in case you guys didn't know. My cousin, when she had breast cancer, they would not do the surgery because she had too much caffeine in her system, and caffeine is stored in women's tissues in their chest. So your breast tissue absorbs caffeine and stores it, and it made it so she had to delay her breast cancer surgeries because she had too much caffeine in it. Good to know if you guys are ever worried about stuff like that, which I'm never worried so much as I am, like, I'm aware of it, but I kind of like to ignore that. Today we have a fun fold. If you are part of our Getting Crafty Stampers group, we do a monthly mystery challenge. So what is that? That is everybody can participate. It's a free group and we have so much fun, and I give you guys clues all week and then we create it. So I am super excited. I have a ton of gifts to send out for it. I'm super behind and I'm hobbling like a 80-year-old woman through the house because we did over 600 miles each way, 4 states in 3 days last week, and it really did mess up my back and my legs, and I'm a sore little girl right now. So we're gonna create something that we created in March, which is our fun fold. This is a pinwheel fun fold. It's slightly different from the one that we did in March, and each person who did theirs was able to create from home. So this is my creation for this month. We're using the Les Shops. The Les Shops is you don't say the S, Les Shops. Is one of our designer series paper. It has amazing background scenes. Hey there, girly girl. And so with free shipping, you guys can grab all of your designer series paper at 15% discount. Get that free shipping tomorrow only. Do not miss out. That would be June 21st on any order over $75. Then, if you look on my blog, I have our mystery BOGO boxes will be going out this month, and that is where you will be more than doubling your dollars and getting tons and tons of products. So you're welcome. Most of it's new, if not brand new. So happy belated birthday. Can't I see you? I can see you, Melody. Did you say something and I missed it? I love you too. If you guys are on Facebook, I love Facebook, but there's a good chance that Facebook misses about half of their comments. So I don't know why that is. So I can see you, my melody. We also have coming up on July 1st a class with the So Refreshing bundle. And that is this one here. I have a mystery card tutorial, not mystery, magic card tutorial on my blog with that. And we will be creating some amazing fun folds with this collection on July 1st. Hi, Lindsay! And so we're going to dive in right now using this stamp set. Now this is one of my favorite folds. I have been playing with some of the sizes. If you saw my trash box right now, not so bueno. I didn't like it, was shredding things and messing it up. But I have some fun sizes I want to do with this and have you a variety of different kinds. So this is an interactive card. So it will fold and move continuously. It's kind of like having a flip book when you were a kid. You probably had one of those. And I left blank ones intentionally so that we could write inside of those. From Riverside! Oh, hello, girlfriend. Nice to see you. Riverside's right next to where I would go skydiving. So, and we have good friends that are down in Riverside, and they come out. Their son lives here in Fort Wayne, and we're friends with them. And they are in Riverside, and the other one's up in Big Bear. And we're good friends, and we serve together. And they come in from Riverside, and it's really fun. And we talk all the time. If you are not from California, you probably don't know the tri-tip cut of meat, but that is the bomb cut of meat. It's a roast that you get from there, and we like to barbecue it or smoke it when our friends come out. We do brisket. You get a lot of brisket here in the Midwest. Tri-tip is a much more tender cut of meat. So just, if you guys ever do it, I have to order it in a box from my local butcher, which my daughter saw our butcher bill today. She was a little freaked out when she saw that it was well over $500 for a variety of meats. But the big one was, I think, 75 pounds of tri-tip. And I put it in my freezer because we live on tri-tip. So you can do that if you are a California transplant. There you go. Did you know that? And I only know that because a gentleman, Kevin, I went to high school with, would do that. He would order tri-tips while he lived in Colorado, and the butcher would get it for him. So there you go. So this is a really fun card. It also it is literally a pinwheel. It will stand so you can display it at home. And so we're going to create this right now. All of the measurements and supplies for this are on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. You can see that tonight after 9 o'clock. All the measurements will be there. And I encourage you, create this. If you share it in our Getting Crafty Stampers group, you can probably get a prize from me, though I'm very behind. So there you go. There you go. And we are going to have some fun creating with this. You guys have some opinions. I love that you guys will share them with me along this journey. If you haven't already, please make sure that you give me some hearts, that you like this post, and that you share it. Sharing is caring. It's free. It's the way the algorithms show us that they will give us any little attention that we have to fight for. And so if you can give us some hearts and some love and like it and share it, that would be great. Also, can you comment what channel you're watching this from? Are you on YouTube or are you on Facebook? If you'll comment, that helps me to just kind of track where we are. Hey, Margaret, nice to see you. Lindsay and Mel and Grandelia. I am really butchering that, I have a feeling. And then we have my no, and not my no, my no. And Heather and Denise. We have quite a few of you. Hopefully you guys were able to wait, and Linda, and see and sign back on. So we have quite a few people who've popped on right now. Facebook, YouTube. Okay, YouTube and Facebook. Good to know. And so if I don't see your comments and you're on Facebook, that's why. I don't know why, but Facebook has a tendency to sometimes not share those comments onto my software. I don't know. Okay, so this is one of the Designer Series papers that I love very much, and it is on sale right now through the month of June, but with free shipping tomorrow. That's the best deal ever. And it's a great time to join Stampin' Up. And if you want to join the Getting Crafty Stampers, we love it even more because they have their starter kit on sale, and it's a massive deal. So there you go. If you have any questions about that, let me know. I do have a bit of a Okay, you couldn't get YouTube to open, so you're on Facebook. Maybe you're not the only one who's having tech problems today. Okay, so go ahead and turn so you guys look at my mess. This is my mess. If you guys didn't know, I went on that trip and I literally was in my pajamas filming videos before I left town and then posting them while I was out of town. So there you go. We're going to use a stamp set that I really love. I haven't put it together because I'm going to do a video to do so, but it's the Courage and Faith stamp set. This is a great stamp set. First of all, it's got scriptures. It builds a beautiful wreath with the wording. Very easy to use. It's kind of a two-step stamping. My friend Natalie Travis designed this. We talk about our faith all the time. And it's great to have friends within Stampin' Up! And you get to be a part of that exclusive group of people that have the same heart as you. So we're going to create that. We're also using the tailor-made tags. If you guys saw my Father's Day card, thank you, Linz. We used this to create pockets. Yes, pockets for my Father's Day card. It was a fisherman's jacket and extremely popular. On my blog, my hits were really high on this one. People were really interested, but it's the second to the smallest. I bet you the third would still fit. Either one of these would work. You choose. When you have a layering die set, you can create so many things, and it gives you so many more options on the size of what you're creating with. So we've already die cut that today. I'll be using a couple of different adhesives. I'll be using our Dimensionals, Stampin' Seal, and our multi-purpose liquid adhesive right there. Don't forget your bone folder. Again, I've done all of the measurements on my blog for you guys, and I've already cut everything. Thank God, because we did not know we were going to have some tech difficulties today. Though, as you guys know, I should never be surprised. So this is the Designer Series paper to which we're using. It's all a little upside down right there. And I have 2 different sizes, and I have 4 of each. What time is today? The last day for Paper Pumpkin for the next month. No, you have to sign up by the 10th. You have to sign up by the 10th to receive it. Hey, Bonnie Boo! Can't wait to see you. I miss you. So this is our gorgeous Designer Series paper. The next one coming out, Lindsay, for our paper collection with our Paper Pumpkin is so cute. It's very summer themed, and you have to get that in by the 10th of the month, and then you receive it by the 25th. I already received my 2 boxes that I get this month for our month last time, if that makes sense. And then I did fussy cut. So we fussy cut out some of the more narrow houses and businesses that you see here. I did not see these in growing up where you would have actual businesses and then like little houses above it. But that is a big thing here in our Midwest. So I love that. And then we have 4 little tags that are already done. Laura, hello, my friend. I love you so much. I love you. I was reading your post. Was it your dad that you were posting about? Who was that? I'm trying to blank right now, but I thought, I need to send her a message, and I didn't do it. But I love you. You love that top color, that blue right there? I do too. Blue is my vibe. It's all the rage. And so let's go ahead and put this together. These measurements are already on my blog. I have it cut and scored for us so that we can create this pinwheel. This is a more simple pinwheel. It does not have to be complicated. And the more you add to anything like this, it's the heavier it is to mail. This fits in a standard envelope. You wouldn't believe it, but it really does. And it's interactive. Anybody who gets this is going to be playing with it forever. They're going to have so much fun. And this paper is just a gorgeous collection. I actually like the full suite where you can get the stamp set, the dies, all the matching accessories, and this paper for endless crafting. So there you go. Okay, and then it stands up, and there you go. I love it so much. Don't you love it? So easy too. Such an easy card to create. Okay, so all we're going to do, my angels, is, how you doing, Laura Bear? My Laura. I was thinking of you too, as I heard some teacher in Arizona give a talk, and I thought, Laura needs to go talk to her and set that woman straight. But you're retired, living la vida fabulous. Laura's husband, Laura was a teacher at my kids' school, and we went to public school, and she became a good friend. Oh my gosh, she's just like the best person ever on that campus. I love her. And then she retired, and her husband's kind of famous in the Jeep industry, and she always had the coolest Jeep in her parking lot. And so it was fun. It was like I knew where she was when she came in with that so that I could see her. And I'm a big fan of classic cars, if you don't know. So we're taking that first or last, depending on how you look at it. Little line right there. And we're going to fold it in, fold it in, fold it in. Go here and then just fold it closed. Give it a little squish. Now, there's a couple different adhesives that you can do with this. You can do, it's going to look so cool, Denise. You can do the multi-purpose liquid adhesive. Less is more. You don't want that little squishy out piece, right? You can use Stampin' Seal. You can use tear tape. I like there's a little bit of wiggle room with our multi-purpose liquid adhesive because it doesn't dry instantaneously. You're having your dinner, homemade peanut butter fudge and popcorn. Oh, is your dinner popcorn and homemade fudge? Because that would be funny, Melody. That's what I read it as. But anyway, that's so funny. Okay, then we're going to take our little panels and we're going to just kind of roll this in. You guys can do it. Just, let me see here. I do it better this way. There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to take here, and I am not squishing heavily. I am just kind of squishing down and pushing it out so it spreads a little bit thinner, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to place this on top, one of the panels, and easy peasy lemon squeezies. And I remember when we were making the decision to homeschool, I remember bouncing a lot of ideas and discussion points off with my friend Laura. And some teachers were really judgy about us becoming homeschoolers, but Laura was super great at listening. Like, she's always been great at listening, but she was really good at just hearing me and walking me through some thoughts on what we were doing and why. And I was serving on the PTA, so I was there on campus a lot. She and I really got to know each other quite a bit. And enjoy your dinner, Mel. Enjoy it. I don't mind hanging out with you while you eat. We cheated today. We were going back on our carnivore lion diet, but today we had waffles. Or no, pancakes. Fluffy pancakes with bacon. This headache is just killing me since I got back. And I gave up coffee. I'm sure that's really what it is, you guys. Giving up coffee. And if you know me, that you should probably hear an audible gasp because I do love me some coffee. But I found it was hurting my stomach a lot lately, and I was not sleeping with some stress that's been happening. And it's an inflammatory food, and it actually soaks up your magnesium, things you don't know about, like, you know what I mean? Now, we have, these are the same designer series papers right here, and you can choose which side you want to show. So if you just kind of look, I like this pattern a lot. I don't necessarily like the cut off houses, though I don't think that's hideous at all. I think that would look like you're adding like another business to the front, right? That's cute. I think it's cute. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? I was realizing it's kind of low on the screen. Okay. So we can lay out what we want to use. I know for sure. And I did not use yellow on the first one. I did use the bookstore, but I'm very partial to bookstores. So I think we're going to stick with the bookstore. We're just going to stick with this kind of fun and calm vibe of the pink and blue. I know the pink is really pretty too, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but that's that petal pink with the Calypso coral here. And so I think I'll add that, and that. There we go. That's going to be our mix right now. And so our big goal is to apply everything easy peasy. So just kind of vroom, zoom, zoom, boom, boom. Shake your thing. And what's funny is that Laura's husband and Sal, I don't think ever met. Did they, Laura? If you're still on. But my son is an avid, car lover, just like his mama. And so it should not be a surprise to anybody that my kids are mechanically inclined. We are dyslexic also, and that a lot of people with dyslexia end up going into industries. Hi, Debbie. We end up going into industries that are slightly out of the box sometimes, like very hands-on kind of a thing. And so my son just was hired at a local avionics company that was so impressed with him that they're willing to work with him before he gets his licensing as an airline mechanic. And they were impressed, which I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. He did not want to get his associates on top of the program. He thought that was a waste of his time and money. And Mom had a requirement that he did it. And so he did it kicking and screaming, but he did it, not complaining. And so he, one of the reasons that they hired him is they were super impressed that he was taking only five extra classes to become an associate in the industry, and that he was working towards management. So to become a manager in that industry, it's a federal industry. You have to have a bachelor's. And so that's like a big thing, right? Boom, shakalaka, boom, boom, boom. And I don't like to go as close to the edge as I did there, just so you guys know. I am very partial to this blue. I think this blue is really pretty on here. And then we're just going to kind of come in. But I was proud of my son. He's making some big changes and moves in his life. He's got a girl that he really likes. And he's quit his job at the pizzeria to take on this new job. And he's taking classes over the summer. All of that stuff. Isn't that neat to see your kids just like, it starts to click for them? It's such a neat experience as a mother. It's kicking and screaming until they do. But once they do, you sit back and you just praise the Lord that you and they survived that season. Just saying. I'm very partial to that blue. It's hard for me not to use it, but this paper is so stinking cute, my friends, that you can use both sides and not get tired. So here, now we have really embraced all of that designer series paper through it. And isn't that really fun that when you put the yellow will pop out? So I'm going to look here. I had 4. I brought, I know for a fact that I had 4, but I grabbed the designer series paper. I came running down the stairs. We'll see how this goes. If I had a little bit more yellow, so what I did, you guys, was all I did was trimmed out one of the buildings from these cutouts. I know for a fact that I did. Isn't that crazy? What am I missing? 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, and I had that 4th one. I had it right here. Oh, it's right here. Ha! There you go. I think this one's really snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, I'm just trying to see which one I'm going to place here, and I see that it is really tight right there. So I'm actually going to cut off the building. It's by the... Oh, Lindsay Bear is saving the day. Everybody's by the glue. It's by the glue. Okay, so I could do the brick house, the brick building with the books there, or I can do the restaurant, the Asian restaurant. Which do you guys prefer on this sheet? So it'd be this one here, or it will be this one here. Which do you guys prefer, the Asian restaurant or the brick building? You guys comment and let me know. I know Lindsay had to be laughing. She knows me. I'm like such a scatterbrain. And then I have these tags. And the reason I picked this size, yes, Melody, we do become so proud of them. And I just really work hard to make sure that I don't make it about me, that it's always about them and how God is just doing a work in their lives and it's not me. Because I can get really proud and be like self-proud. And I don't want to do that. Okay, so Denise is saying the brick. Does anybody want brick or Chinese? I'm very partial. We'll come back. That's going to be on this page here. You guys comment and let me know. We're going to come over here. And I'm going to grab this cute little pink one. And I'm going to use dimensionals. Now, I don't normally do dimensionals on a project that's like this because it's going to add some thickness to the project. Just in case you guys were wondering, it will... Brick. All right. We're going to go with brick, y'all. Brick house. That's a song that some of you may know. on the road trip, my middle daughter and I were taking, she said, "Mom, were you engaged before?" And I was. I didn't know my husband had talked about it to them. I mean, it's not like I hid it from them. But isn't it funny how you don't talk about things that was your past because maybe you don't want them to necessarily follow in the same footsteps? Here we go. Oh, is that not the cutest thing you have ever seen in your life? In your life. Oh, so cute. Anyway, so the brick house one, we're going to move the Asian restaurant to the side. And so we were talking about it. Where was I going with that? The reason is because I met Adam. He was on a movie set and needed an actress to do a walking scene to the song Brick House. And somebody connected us, and I walked, and we both were quite swell on one another for quite a bit of time. Yep. He's still in the movie industry, and I don't think he's ever been married. And she was asking me why it didn't work out. Gosh, I was a whole different person then, you know? Isn't it kind of amazing how we grow up and mature? You guys, I love that so much because you can see the peekaboo of the other buildings behind it. So freaking cute. Now to make this one work, do you love it, Laura? I love it too. I love Laura. Okay. Then we're going to go to the next one, and we're going to do this little, it looks like a little fern pet plant store. And so if you guys don't know, my husband and I have discussed quite often about opening a shop in our little downtown area here. And we've talked about stuff that we really, and well, he never went to it because he doesn't believe in $5 or $7 coffees. But there's something beautiful about the fellowship that you get at a coffee shop. And so we were talking about opening a coffee shop. So here we go. And the girls and I would work it. And so, and we wanted to have like crafting classes there and really good food and really have a deeper connection to our community. We love our little town. Not all little towns are always as excited about new people coming in, but our town has really been great at helping us with some different stuff. I'm actually going tomorrow night to a town hall meeting to deal with a neighbor who's harassing us about our chickens, believe it or not. Stupid, right? Ugh. People, y'all. People are petty. That's what I gotta say. Just people are petty. Okay. So this is the stamp set we're going to be using, and I want to point out a couple different things. We can use any of these greetings. They all, even though they're snug, will fit. And so is there one of these that grabs your attention? You just let me know right now. I know, right, Melody? And some like yummy foods. I have a huge plan for this. And I know Laura knows me well enough that I could totally make this happen and have fun doing it with my girls. So yeah. Crafting and desserts and coffee and drinks. Yes. I actually am known to drive about an hour away to this little town named Peru. It's actually like 40 minutes, and there's a antique mall there, but they have a cafe that has food like our friends did in May the Lord Bless You and Keep You. All right. Denise is called the first one. And usually I put these together, just so you know. But I go there for the food. I literally do, because I miss like that kind of food. There is something fun. Now I'm looking at this, and there is some blue and there's some pink, and I can choose either one. I chose two in Everything Give Thanks. So I chose two here like to balance out, but I love blue and yellow. That is a color combo that speaks to me. So we're gonna do in Everything Give Thanks. All right, I like that, Melody. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. We're gonna put this down. Usually I would have stamped it and then die cut it. May the Lord bless you and keep you. It's a little snug as a bug. And then we're just going to stamp or adhesive that down. Now, I did not stamp all 4 of them, just in case you guys were wondering, because you're going to want to write a note. And so, because you're going to want to write a note, leave some open. But if you're like me, you're worried about losing your bits and bobbles, because I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. It is hard sometimes. What is hard, babe? Laura's saying melody. And I don't know what you guys are talking about, but let me tell you, two fabulous ladies talking right there. How's everybody doing tonight? This makes my night. Whenever I can see people and then like connect with you, I love it. And everything give thanks. And everything give thanks. So this is a simple card, and you can get lost in the details, or it's really easier if you are making this intentionally. So like if this comes to mind with somebody specific, it makes it easy to create. Yeah, it is. I agree, Melody. Giving thanks in all things is very difficult. Ooh, girl. And I don't know why the Lord allows everything that he allows, but he works all things for our good. So I am going to walk in faith in that. No matter how people can hurt you or things can happen, and you can just be really devastated. But if we have faith that God is in charge and he will work all things for good, we can survive it. Okay. So I've stamped two of these. This would be great to send it anyway. This is actually, I think I'm going to give it to my friends that own a coffee shop out here about a half hour away that I just drove to this morning. Not for coffee, because she has really good breakfast sandwiches. Did I mention we cheated today? So in everything, give thanks. So let's just kind of look. Oh, I like it on that one. But I like it on this one. I think we're going to go here. Okay. Now, if you're worried about getting lost, you take this one and you just put a tiny little dash of adhesive. Tiny, 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 tiny. Then you stick it in here and you're ready. Now, when you go to write, I did that already. I want you guys to see that. It's tiny. I can wiggle it off, right? Boom. And put it back on. And now this can go into a drawer if I wanted to, and I can pull it up later. This is my tip. If you guys not heard my tip before, this is my tiptoeing through the tulips for you. What you're going to do is take up a sticky note and put it, make a handful of these cards. Have fun doing it. I find myself, when I'm doing a project like this, just having fun. Look at the difference. Like, everything came out so great and it's all perfectly coordinated, right? And then it's just an interactive card. Boom shakalaka. But I think that if I opened a card, I'd also have some fashion or some fun, like, clothing that it might be part of the coffee shop, like onto the side, a little boutique-y part. And so just thoughts, you guys. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. I think this is such a great card. I would create a handful of these, stick them in a drawer or a box, like so, and I would put a sticky note on the last one and write down who I gave it to, Laura, Melody, etc., so that I don't send them the same card. Because honestly, I could send this card multiple times to either one of those amazing ladies, to you, Deb, to you, Noelle, to you, Denise. I could send it to all of you guys. Easy, Lindsay. Yes. So Lindsay, that has been my biggest challenge, is either giving them away or sending them right away. So I'm going to do something with this and give it away to my friends that own a local coffee shop here, about a half hour away. So, but this is one of those things that I could play with this all day. And actually, when we were there, one of the girls that works there, we gave her one of our little duckies. And she lost her mind. She ended up taking about a dozen for the girls that work there, because she said quite clearly, these are duckies of joy. So along our trip, we placed along the trip quite a few little duckies every day that we went out. And hopefully we'll start getting back where people get them along their trip. And we have friends and family going out of the country that we hope to send it with them as well. So that's our sweet and easy little card for today. What do you guys think? Do you like the pinwheel? Would you create it, is the question I have. Would you create an interactive card like this? It's surprisingly easy and so much fun. You'll have to let me know what you're planning to do and when. And then if you do create with it, let me know. Grab tomorrow, the 21st, is free shipping on orders of $75 or more. Grab your designer series paper, saving 15% on it, and then grab that free shipping on $75 or more. Use my hostess code and I will send you a mystery box full of wonderful goodies, more than what you've already paid for. So you'll get more than double. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can email me, jamie@gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. See this tutorial, any of that. I look forward to seeing you guys later. Have a good one. It's already on my blog, so you can check it out with all the measurements. God bless. Have a good evening. Good night.